Other news now, a new plea from Bernie Madoff today. He wants his freedom back, at least until his sentencing in June. The Wall Street fraud sat in his jail cell while his lawyers today asked an appeals court to release him on bail. The judges are concerned Madoff may pose a flight risk. While we await the judge's decision, some new details are emerging about Madoff's life behind bars and the ultra-secure unit he's now calling home. After you hear this, you're going to see why he wants to get out so bad. Here's Randy Kay.
The man who scammed thousands out of billions is used to big numbers. Now he's got his own. Meet federal inmate 617-27054. Bernie Madoff, a white-collar crook, confined like public enemy number one, here at the Metropolitan Correctional Center in Lower Manhattan, just blocks from his Ponzi scheme perch and light years away from his once lap of luxury lifestyle. The mansions, the $65,000 in silverware, that $7 million penthouse, all gone. This is his new home, an 8x8 cell, but with a difference. The New York Daily News reports Madoff is being housed in a special unit known as 10 South. Mafia godfather John Gotti was once a guest there. The department would not confirm or deny the Daily News story, but it tells CNN that 10 South is for inmates that require a higher security than the general population. Prisoners in 10 South are usually confined to their cells 23 hours a day. Meals are served through a narrow slit in the door. Each cell has a window, but a coating on the glass prevents any view of the outside world. The department says inmates have access to lawyers and reading material. Some think the punishment fits the crime, but attorney and CNN contributor Lisa Bloom calls it shameful.
It doesn't matter what their crime is. We should treat them like human beings. If we can find animals in these kinds of squalid conditions, most of us would find that to be inhumane. An 8x8 cell, no natural light in his cell ever. The light's left on 24 hours a day, very little human interaction. I mean, this is cruel and unusual punishment in my view.
Others say it's not cruel and inhumane, just part of the procedure.
This is a normal process for federal inmates, especially if they're in a higher level security. It does not surprise me at all. He's in a situation where he's in a segregated unit where they keep very watchful eyes on him.
The worst may be yet to come for Madoff. When he's sentenced in June, Madoff could be sent anywhere from a low-security facility to a high-security prison. Madoff may adjust, but he's facing a very unhappy existence ahead.
Personally, I guess if I was Madoff, I would rather be dead than have to go through the regimen that he's going to have to go through for the rest of his life.
Randy, Johnny Gotti Jr. stayed in this same cell, right?
Absolutely, Anderson. In fact, Gotti reportedly once said, "I was in 10 South and it almost broke me." So that should give you an idea of just how ugly it is inside there. The federal prison expert that we interviewed for our story tonight told us most inmates say it is a horrible facility, a facility filled with mice and roaches. He said it's very congested and, of course, very tight in terms of security. One thing to note, we did talk to the people at the facility, at the jail, and they told us, Anderson, that Madoff is not in shackles, as some of his victims have been wondering and even hoping.